My name is Chelsea Wiley, and I wrote the book Mystical Motherhood because I want women all over the world to raise their vibration and create brilliant, enlightened, and magical children. And the only way that they can do that is if their mother, who birthed them and carries them in her womb, has that same magnetic qualities. So, in or learns them through her life, and a child gives the opportunity for every woman to awaken to a new reality and create new paradigms for her family. And in Mystical Motherhood, I take the reader step by step through the process of creating the life of their dreams and also fulfilling the highest needs of their child, because on the earth right now there's more and more and more intelligent, wonderful beings trying to come down, and they want to come down through you. And I make it really easy. I take you by the hand and I show you exactly what you need to do to change your life. And the first way, I walk you through food and all the basic needs. And one of the most basic needs is creating a clean environment, a clutter-free environment. Because clutter, your external world, is a reflection of your internal well-being and world. So if you're living and you're in a house that has, it's full of, lots of papers, all of the bills you need to pay out on the counter, clothes you haven't gone through in 4 years, closets that are overfull or overfilled, old food, um, to old towels. Think of everything in your house. Do you use it? And so in my book, I explain exactly how to go through your clutter so that you can really look at what it represents for you on the inside. Usually clutter represents something we're holding on to. So perhaps you're holding on to a memory and you keep out pictures of your family. I don't really agree with keeping pictures of my family out, because it is, if it's not somebody you really want to have in your life actively, if because it's energetically creating your environment and you're constantly inviting those patterns back in. And so everything you have in your life should represent something significant to you and make you feel really, really good. So if you have 10 sweaters and you only have worn two of them in the last year, why do you have the other eight? And if you have 10 things out on your dresser, what really makes you happy? What, and what do they mean to you? And what do they represent in your life? And what kind of energy do you want to have in your house so that you can create a house that makes you feel really, really wonderful when you walk in? And one of the steps I take people through in the book is I tell them to just take a counter at a time. So you literally just look at their kitchen counter and just work on the kitchen counter. Maybe it'll take you a day, maybe it'll take you the full week, and you go through it and you say, do I need this item? Clear it all out. You can even hide some of the items in your garage or somewhere like a closet and see if you miss them. See if they are needed in your life. And if they are, if you're like, that's a necessity, put it back. But if it's not, you could probably hide it in your garage for a year and not even realize that it was gone. And then there goes the clutter, and there goes the attachment. And if there's something that's significant, perhaps a letter or something you really, really can't let go of, journal about it. What does it mean to you? What is the real attachment to it? Because clutter isn't, it doesn't just represent things. It represents maybe your attachment to food, maybe your attachment to people, your ability to leave your house, your attachment to all these things that aren't really real, because it's only you who is real, and your emotions and feelings. So that's one way you can increase your lifestyle in a really basic way. And it's also important because you're going to feel the need to let go of things when you're pregnant, or the need to reorganize your house. And so it's really good to understand what things mean when you're feeling that nesting coming through, when you're either about to have a baby or right before the baby comes, is typically when women feel that nesting. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me at mysticalmotherhood.com. I'm available. If you want to subscribe, please click the button, and you can find Mystical Motherhood. It's available on Amazon. It takes women step by step through the process of creating a happy and conscious family from before conception to the early childhood years.